All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, Dave Ruff.
I'm the type of guy who, like, I'll complain when the thunderstorm misses my part of Austin, but then when it wakes me up at 3:15 in the morning, with some mediocre thunder claps, nothing crazy. Wasn't clapping cheeks up there. I'll get upset because it interferes with my sleep. So I'm kind of it's the duality of man situation, Will. So I want to let you guys know that's where I'm at.
Man, so why were you and Brett talking droughts in the bullpen earlier, bringing down the whole vibe?
Because Brett asked me.
I know. Why is he like? It rained last night. Why is he worried about droughts right now?
We need a lot of rain to get parts of the state out of the severe drought. But looking better in Western.
Well, okay, like what? But like, how does the drought really affect Brett?
He wants to have a hot boy summer. He wants to hit the lake, man. He's not worried about his lawn. I know that.
I probably won't even look at Lake Travis this summer. That being said, I don't like knowing that it's like half full.
Yeah, it's depressing.
It bothers me.
It's depressing.
So I get excited when the lake levels rise.
Man, summer 2011, you guys weren't here, but whew, it was a tough one. You could like almost walk across the bottom of Lake Travis.
Was that also the wildfire summer? Or was that a different summer?
I don't know, David.
Okay.
That wouldn't even affect me. Because I don't go to Lake Travis, like, ever.
What did it affect you that there were 100 straight days of 100-plus degree heat
and
no rain?
Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
it was tough.
It kind of just feels like that anyway in the summertime here. It just sucks no matter how it goes.
Summertime.
Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, guys. Happy to be here. I did the Space Mug thing yesterday on Patreon, so I'm not going to do it again, but I am using my Space Mug, so thanks again.
You literally just did it again.
No, I didn't do like the whole spiel, but happy to be here. I feel like it's going to be a good day of content, a surprisingly good day of content, actually.
Why surprisingly?
I don't know.
Does it shock you that we do good content?
Sometimes we have days that are not excellent, but this is not going to be one of them.
Okay, good.
So what's your gut feeling? You just think it's going to be good just because?
Yeah,
okay.
Just intuition.
Okay.
I'm going to do my best. That's all you can ask for.
Went to the gas station today. First time I'd been to the gas station near my place in probably 3 months.
What's your go-to gas station over there?
I go to the 7-Eleven over there. I don't go inside because I'll be honest, really shitty inside.
Yeah.
It's also got traditionally one of the most unfriendly staffs I've ever met in my entire life. Today I walked in and not only had they redone parts of checkout, they also seemed to have hired an all-new staff who was absolutely blasting reggaeton music. And that's something I'm in on. And so I'd like to congratulate the 7-Eleven near my crib.
Parks had to do an emergency tinky in there one time in the bathroom. Never go in there. They haven't cleaned it in months, I don't think. It's terrible.
Well, I'm saying, I think they're on the up and up.
They realized there were some bad reviews. So they had to get a new team in there.
Good. That badly needed.
Did you look at the clipboard on the inside of the door? The manager's supposed to sign off when it's like just, hey, checking in, making sure there's not doo-doo feces on the floor.
This is a move that I do with Parks when we go into a public restroom, especially one that's really dirty. I say, don't touch anything that you don't have to.
Yeah, that's some classic dad vernacular.
Yeah. When he was littler, smaller, he used to like lean against the toilet as he peed in.
No, I can't do that.
You cannot do that. We've gotten over that though.
I'm not there yet, but I'm dreading it because me how I get with them germs.
Kids are gross, man. They don't really understand the whole germ thing like we do. They will.
I'm going to Check Stop this weekend, who has noted terrible bathrooms, but I like that they have terrible bathrooms. I like that they're gross. I like that you walk in and you feel like you're at a road stop on the Texas highway.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin Check Stop, so I'm just not gonna.
What?
I'm just saying, when in a restaurant like that, I'm hoping that they have their own private bathroom in the back. Because if the only bathroom in there is dirty, I don't want the people that are preparing the pastries,
Well,
items.
Dave, you know that they probably have an industrial kitchen, which probably has a industrial grade sink that they can wash their hands in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I feel a little bit better about establishments if their bathroom is at least tolerable.
I go too hard for Check Stop. So you're not going to ruin it for me because I will ride for them to Dallas and back.
I may have to go check out Slovacek's.
Dude, no. If you want to wait in line and you want to see a bunch of chuggy ass merch standing around you and you want to get a kolache that doesn't taste as good as the one across the way, then you're more than welcome to go to Slovacek's.
I thought Czech Stop had more of a line than Slovacek's.
They both have lines these days. It just depends on what you're doing. The issue that we're having right now is that Slovacek's, the more mom and pop shop, they have for some reason shut down half of the restaurant, which means that 2 lines are now 1 line, and so it just kind of depends.
That's a big line.
Got to imagine Friday afternoon when I hit. That's not going to be the ideal situation for a kolache. It's weird to me that the kolaches are so popular on the highways in Texas, but like no one goes within Austin to go get a kolache for breakfast.
That is true.
There's a place not too far from you, Dave, that apparently has really good kolaches.
But no one would know because no one actually gets them unless they're on the highway driving somewhere. When's the last time you had an in Austin kolache?
That's what I'm talking. This is in a neighborhood-ish, neighborhood adjacent. It's not on a highway. Yeah,
Oh, Lone Star's good.
yeah, that's
Lone
what
Star's
it is.
good. I can't really say it compares, but it's good. We go there sometimes. Right there on William Cannon, right over
Yes,
by
sir.
that T Cloud.
Yes, sir. I want to dox your hood, but yeah.
It's okay. South Austin's big.
And have you been there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Ooh, today I learned how to spell kolache.
How'd you spell it?
Look, some people are saying I put an E on the end, and maybe that's not the right way. I
Yeah, it
don't
is.
know. Well, I just looked.
Well,
this
look at the
up.
first result. Dave, come on. We gotta. You're right.
Okay.
You gotta back yourself.
You
dude.
know what?
I'm gonna be
will,
Jess from Love Island right now, Dave. Back yourself.
He's so cute when he uses the internet, isn't he? Like old man vibes.
Don't
over
let the
there.
hunt and peck
You-
dude. Don't go on you right now, dog.
I will let you take the kolache tent going forward. Thank you.
Okay.
Cocky sip.
If anyone has any kolache recommendations, we're all ears. We're all ears. What?
What yourself, dog?
I got some big news.
What is it?
Read the room and fill the time right now while I find the button that I need to press.
Okay.
Okay.
This is about whatever he's about to drop on us is gonna be heat.
Randy's growing a handlebar mustache right now.
what's up with that?
Is this for softball purposes? Just doing you, being Randy.
Is that more Fu Man or is that more handlebar?
I don't know. I don't really know what it's going for. I guess the angle is kind of what differentiates, right?
Handlebar's got the
You have
twisties
to
at the
talk, Randy. You can't just grow a mustache and not talk about it. Yes, you are.
Oh, you're right. That's not a handlebar. You're not twisting it up.
Looks like we're not getting Randy today.
Randy's
I think
crushing
we're
the
having a
segment.
tech issue today.
What were you looking at?
Don't ask him questions. He can't talk.
Okay.
It's time. Will's 5-star review of the week. You guys ready for this?
Sure.
This was left by a reviewer, a listener of our podcast, a backer, some may call them. His name or her name. Kind of a nondescript, weird word to say.
Okay.
Interesting username. This one's directed at Dylan.
Ooh.
TFM movie refund request. I paid like $50 my freshman year in high school to end up in the TFM movie credits, but that never happened.
Oh.
Dylan, please refund me or at least bring back the forums. # Team Bacon. Sorry, bitch.
Pretty glad I am not tied to that at all because that was before my
This
tenure,
person should be
so-
very happy that
Go
their
right
name is
ahead.
not in the credits.
I am not tied to this at all. I had zero to do with
You
that
didn't do any
movie.
of the marketing for that? You weren't in any of the initial videos on crowdfunding the film?
I honestly don't think I was.
Think you were.
Look,
Seen the videos.
if people actually donated to that and were not given what they were promised, that's fucking sorry. And look, I'm sorry if that happened to you. Not on me, but I'm sorry that happened to you. That's a shit situation. Sorry, bro or gal.
Are you going to get them on Team Dorn? What are you going to do to write this?
I can just tell you that it's not my fault. I had nothing to do with
Wow.
I don't think they're going to like that answer.
it. I will not
I
refund
don't,
I
think,
am,
I don't think high school them who was probably begging their parents for 50 bones.
Did they really accept
50
money
bucks
from
is a
people
lot for a college
and
or high school kid.
not deliver on what they promised? That's fucking sorry. Yeah, I don't even know who to tell you to go.
Dude,
reach
I heard
out
their
to.
subscriber numbers back then in India were like just totally
This is-
wrong.
This is a tie-in with the top of the
Really?
show.
Yeah, that sucks.
I think
Man.
you need to go to the drawing board and see what you need to do to write this. I don't think saying that you weren't involved is enough for this backer.
It was
Weren't you on the
0%
executive
involved.
Dude, they're a backer.
Weren't you on the executive committee at that point? I'm trying to see what kind of liability you might be exposed to here.
No, I had literally, I had no say.
You weren't a VP at that
anything.
point?
You're getting lawyered right now.
You weren't a VP at that
Dude,
point?
be careful. If you don't want to talk, don't talk.
You
Don't-
should, I'm going to do you a solid. You should talk to a lawyer and bring him in.
My title
Or
was
her.
probably VP of Media at that point.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Although
big
my
deal.
responsibilities were 0% related to the really poor movie that featured a rape scene that was completely glossed over. For
I
some
never
reason.
saw it.
Yeah.
I photoshopped
Very
a
cool.
receipt that I allegedly bought the movie with, and I submitted it to HR for my refund, as they said they would do that if we bought the movie. And I pocketed that $4.99.
You know, I can honestly say I did not watch past the first 15 minutes. Yeah.
By the time that I arrived, and it must have been by the time you arrived too, there wasn't really anything that anyone had to do with it outside of
No.
maybe sending out some required promotional tweets that people had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
It wasn't a good movie.
yeah, I think
Tom Green was in
unfortunately,
it.
Dylan, I think we're gonna have to have a brainstorm meeting later in the conference room to talk about how we can right our wrongs here with this backer.
Every actor in the movie was Canadian, which is really frat. Tax reasons.
Well, if
Well,
you
they're
think about
acting.
it, like all of us that came to America, like we're technically something else because like we were
Yeah.
over somewhere else.
I'm
So,
not
like,
xenophobic, so it doesn't really bother me.
No, I'm just saying is an interesting tidbit of the movie. Everyone was Canadian.
Oh.
You know, including Tom Green.
Tom Green, noted Canadian.
Yeah.
Noted humorist. Big Tom Green guy here.
And that, my friends, was Will's 5-star review of the week. Shall we get into today's episode? Today's episode is brought to you by our friends over at Shady Rays. Nothing worse than buying a pair of expensive glasses and losing them right after you get them. It's just terrible. You could even break them, put them in your back pocket, sit on them, toss them in your car. You got your buddy just jumping in so you can go to a frat lap, windows down, blasting some DMB, and he just sits on your sunglasses. It's not an ideal situation.
Mm-mm.
We don't have to worry about that ever since we got Shady Rays. Shady Rays makes high-quality sunglasses that are just as good or, in our opinion, even better than expensive ones. And Shady Rays are a fraction of the price. These things are durable. You can tackle all of life's outdoor adventures. And their styles are timeless and on point. They even make me look good. And I'm very nervous about how I look in sunglasses a lot of the time. Shady Rays have polarized lenses, so you can just go up to the water and you can see all the fish swimming around. It's dope.
It's
Very dope. Here's why I don't worry about losing or breaking my Shady Rays ever. Every pair of Shady Rays is backed by their industry-leading lost and broken replacements program. You can break or lose a pair the second you take them out of the box, and they'll send you a replacement pair. No questions asked.
That's insane, man.
Pretty good.
It's funny, man. So they've been on board with us for many months now, and I have the same pair that I've been wearing. Haven't broken them. Hadn't done anything with them other than wear them everywhere I go. And but it's nice knowing that you have that replacement program in your back pocket. Should your son maybe rip them apart, as he's been known to do, but not yet.
Seems like a specific situation there.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah,
The
Fritz
twos.
has really taken to putting on sunglasses, not only his own, but mine as well. And that has scared me more and more that I'm going to either break a pair or lose a pair. And that's why Shady Rays is in the rotation right now. What's better than getting one pair of Shady Rays and not worrying if you break or lose them? Getting two. Go to shadyrays.com/steam and use code STEAM for a limited time. When you buy one pair of Shady Rays, you'll get a second pair free. That's SHADYRAYS.com/steam, code STEAM, to get a second pair of Shady Rays free. Again, that's shadyrays.com/steam, code STEAM. The Orcas are sinking the boats.
I don't like this story at all, man.
It's a matter of time. Can only be provoked so much.
Dave, I know you've really dug into the weeds on this one. You said you're over there just reading away about what happened. So why don't you kind of give us the lowdown?
Oh, you want me to just go ahead and read the story?
Or just hit the highs. I mean, don't read it word for word.
Here, I'll
But
I'll
what's
do the
going on?
high. I'll hit the highs for you. Killer whales learn to sink yachts, off Gibraltar. Is that how you say it?
Gibraltar?
Gibraltar.
No, so you were correct the first time. Yeah, you crushed it.
You're a weird emphasis guy sometimes.
Yeah, I don't care. Hell-bent on revenge, it says, after being hit by a boat, an orca named Gladys, White Gladys as she's known, is now teaching others to attack researchers' beliefs. You know, these orcas are very smart.
Very.
Some say they can be as intelligent as a human teenager, which to us, human teenagers are very dumb. But if you put that into orca body,
In animal
that's
terms,
a fucking scary little fucking thing.
Yeah,
dolphins are crazy smart too, right? I know their brains are bigger than ours.
Yes,
Did you know that?
they're both mammals too.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's interesting. I just gave you a factoid.
What are we supposed to do? Like, I mean, I get why they're sinking the boats.
I would just stay out of the water,
Are people getting got?
salt water specifically.
If you're, I
No.
mean, it's their home. The ocean is their home. The ocean is where they live. They can't live anywhere else.
Based on you're right, but based on what I've seen, they have not. So they're sinking boats, but they're not like attacking the people
Are they getting on the boat and just like tying the captain up with
Like pirates?
Yeah,
orca pirates.
I am the yacht master now.
Yeah, that would be tight. That would be terrifying because that would require them to be able to talk and to, live outside of water.
How annoying would it be if you were just like sitting there and an orca came up and zip tied you to like a pole on the boat? You're just sitting there.
The orca's just Jan 6, the boat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What?
Jan 6th, the boat?
Yeah,
Oh.
he said zip tie.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
They just don't look. They're like, hey,
Yeah. This segment's brought to you by PXG Gen 6 irons.
No, but
underrated. Underrated.
no one's
stuff.
actually gotten like bitten. Correct?
Like, are they actually taking, like, these boats are getting damaged? Are they actually getting taken down? Like, are they sinking?
Yeah, they've sunk. They're sinking yachts,
Jeez.
sailboats.
Dude, if,
Yo.
if any orcas are listening, I'm on your side.
Orcas are kind of badass. Not kind of. They're
Not
totally,
kinda.
They're totally badass.
I think they rock.
They do, man.
Dude, they are straight up not having it, and it's a bad time to be an orca op. Like they are not
Yeah.
having a good time right now.
I don't know. I don't even, like, are they as badass as other whales? Like, you got those narwhals out there with that, like, spear at their nose.
The narwhals are tight, much smaller, right? How big's a narwhal compared
Are you
to?
take
Randy just had a look on his face that I have to default
It's
to. What's
called
your
a-
problem?
It's called a killer whale. I don't
Okay.
think there's anything better than that.
Are you taking okay?
Okay, it's a name though. I'm asking, like they're not that big
All right.
compared to like a sperm whale.
But let's put them up against a shark. Are you taking a gang fight of 5 great whites or 5 orcas?
Orcas?
Are you?
I think they're smarter, larger, and
Are they larger? Oh yeah, I guess they probably
I
are.
think you go size in the ocean.
Yeah, they
I
are
think you go
larger.
size in the ocean because like a shark can bite a whale, but that whale's gonna shrug it off. I mean a shark biting a whale is not like biting the neck of a human or something.
What was that documentary? Was it Blackfish?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm not trying to ruin SeaWorld for myself.
I thought I heard in that documentary that an orca there are like 0 cases of them attacking humans in the wild, not in captivity. Obviously, we know that's happened a few times in the wild, though. That I think they leave humans alone. So I don't really know where I'm going with this, but it's an interesting factoid.
Keep going. Keep cooking.
I think they're smart. They know that would bring on a little too much heat if they started just picking off humans. That you don't want that kind of attention. Now sinking boats, like for the most part, it sounds like these boats are like just rich dudes, like yachts and stuff. So it's like people are like, oh, whatever. Now the moment they start like biting the heads off of dudes, then we got a problem. Imagine if you're out there on a kayak. I get served a lot of videos like this, a lot of animal encounters in the wild, or dudes like fishing on kayaks or just kayaking out in the ocean. And look down, and there's like a great white just swimming under them. Some of them I think are fake, but I'm wondering like if these sharks were just a little smarter, they would know it doesn't take much just to nudge this kayak over and get this dude out, and you could bite his upper torso.
Okay.
What'd you find, Will?
Orcas are, in fact, the largest predator of dolphins and one of the world's most powerful predators. So they back it up. They back up the name. I was worried the name was all talk. Sorry, Randy. You understand where I'm coming from. Like in terms of size, it seems like other whales could be much more dangerous than these whales.
I mean, and to be honest, before Blackfish, I mean, Free Willy, they were always like gentle creatures
Right.
in media. So I get where you come
Yeah,
from.
my brain kind of went toward like Free Willy, fucking Shamu, stuff like that. Like,
Right.
and I hated Free Willy because all these kids thought it was funny to call me like Free Willy, and I was like, that's not. You're not even creative, my guy.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's low hanging fruit for sure.
At least 15 interactions between orcas and boats off the Iberian coast were reported in 2020, according to a study published last June. Interesting. It's a lot of incidents. They're just letting you know they're there. They're striking the rudder and the side of these sailing yachts. Luckily, no one's died, like we said, but that's still scary. It's just, I don't know, man.
See,
Just an intimidating animal.
They could so easily take a human out if they wanted to. I just don't think in the wild that's something that occurs.
I think
It's
they're eating
interesting.
too good down there.
Yeah.
Like it's
Okay.
not a problem. Now, if we start taking away their food supply, then it's free game. Let's go.
Survival of the fittest, Dave.
Yeah,
Nature, dog.
definitely.
Damn, nature.
Over nurture.
You scary.
Why did Free Willy have to jump over that like barrier of rocks?
Wasn't J-Bone in that scene or something?
No, J-Bone was in
Dolphin's Tail.
Dolphin's Tail, dude.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Different movie about a mammal.
I can't even imagine how
But he-
many times they had to reshoot the scene he was in because he tried to stand up early before everybody else did, and he just like was annoying as fuck to the director.
What? You stand up.
Because he's the first person to stand up in the scene, and you know that that's not coincidence. Like
No,
he
told me. It's
yeah,
not
he went
coincidence.
in knowing like, no, I'm going to stand up first so that I am the most notable person in this scene.
And I think his brother was sitting next to him and was the last one to stand up.
The Borislav boys don't take any days off, it seems.
No, it's Content Factory. I did read that they think this orca Gladys, kind of a hilarious name for an orca, I
No,
guess.
old lady name.
Old lady name. Gladys, they think may have been driven to do this based on a negative encounter with a boat where she might have got caught up, tangled up in fishing nets and whatnot.
Good for her.
And this is a cryptic quote, comes to you from NBC News. Okay. Says, we know their brains are wired to have really complex emotions. And so I think that they could be capable of something like anger or revenge, she said. But again, it's just not something that we've seen any examples of. And we've given them plenty of opportunities throughout the world to want to take revenge on us for various things. And they just choose not to.
Bigger threat. Orcas or artificial intelligence?
Ooh, you got to think AI, man.
My guess is AI, but if the orcas get a hold of AI,
But it sounds like they're adapting pretty quickly to all this. Can
Kinda wish
AI
you'd
zip
prep me
tie
for
you?
that question
Yeah,
before
can
the
AI
show.
zip tie you to something?
Yes.
How? You think AI is going to get on your boat and just
Yeah,
zip tie you, dude?
AI could
Just
create
crossing-
some fake news that gets some people riled up, and
Just crossing
next thing you
people
know,
over.
they're zip tying us,
Taking our gerbs.
taking our gerbs.
If you guys were a whale, what kind of whale would you be?
I'm going killer, man. I'm sold.
You're an
Randy's right.
orca?
Dave's going sperm for sure.
Oh, I get
Bro,
it.
oh,
cum
you're doing-
joke.
Or maybe a humpback.
Just stop.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be
Yeah.
a blue whale.
I did
They're
a
so
book
big.
report, my first ever book report on the blue whale, largest mammal.
Largest mammal of all time.
Yeah.
Including like dinos and shit, I think.
You didn't have to double down on my factoid, but you did. You
That's
took it and you
fucking
ran
crazy.
with it. My
Think about
factoid
that.
ran so you could fly.
How big was a megalodon?
Don't know.
You know what that is?
It's a big fucking water
It's
dinosaur,
that
right?
ancient shark that was like, you seen Meg, that movie? It's not very good, but it's about
No.
the megalodon.
I've seen that Family Guy clip you sent me with Meg in
Why are
it.
you watching so many fucking movies about fucking whales and shit?
How big?
You a
is
whale
megalodon?
guy? You an undersea guy?
No, I have some interest in it. Look,
Well-
my son's into this shit, and so therefore I'm also
Don't show
aware
him.
of-
Don't show him Blackfish.
What's his favorite whale?
I don't know if he has a favorite whale.
I think I'm fucking with belugas.
The megalodon grew to between 15 and 18 meters in length. I don't know how that translates because I'm American and I'm a dumbass.
Belugas are hella tight.
60
Dude,
feet.
look how fucking sick
They're
these
cute.
belugas are.
Belugas
dog.
are. They're cute.
They're very derpy.
It's the cutest. It's the cutest of the whales for sure.
It's It's the most approachable.
A megalodon is three
Can you
times.
imagine just dapping up a little beluga?
I'd like to hug one. Yeah.
A megalodon is 3 times the size of a great white shark, and basically it looks just like a great white shark, but it's 3 times longer.
Sheesh.
They're not around anymore.
That we know about.
Yeah, that we know about.
There's a lot of stuff in that ocean, Dylan.
Yeah.
Well, that movie.
Is it a whale penis or is it a megalodon?
That movie, The Meg, is about like there is one now.
How scary would it be if the whale's penis was a megalodon?
I don't know how to respond to that, honestly.
It's just a question.
Like they had like a marsupial pouch and it was just a fucking megalodon in there, just escaping and
Damn.
That would be a
terrorizing
shocker.
shit.
That would be a badass animal. It's hard to imagine defeating that animal in hand-to-hand combat. Hand to fin.
Why? God, why is that shark so big?
We got a question the other day for exactly 5 minutes that was asking if you could change any like single moment in history to like flip stuff, like what would it be? And like, I don't know why, but my brain like immediately went to Michael Jackson rising from his coffin and performing a song at his funeral. I think it would have shifted like a lot of things in the world.
You're
what I'm
saying
talking
it would have healed the world?
It's good, Dave. What you did there.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Do you guys, what are your
going-
thoughts?
You're going straight to Michael Jackson?
I don't know why I went to Michael Jackson doing that. I think it would have rattled a lot of people.
What if that comet missed the Earth and didn't take out the dinosaurs?
We probably wouldn't be here,
Right?
right?
Think about that.
Wouldn't really matter to us because we wouldn't be here to think about it.
Did you ever think about that?
No. I try to think about those things because it's a little too existential.
We might still be here, just living alongside dinosaurs.
We might be living somewhere near the, I don't know,
You could convince
straight
me-
of Gibraltar.
You could convince me we're not here at all.
No, this is all simulation.
Yeah. Do you ever
Simulation?
wonder if your dreams are actually your life, and then this is the dream part that we're actually being programmed to operate under?
You know, it's funny you say that. I
we
have been
high?
listening to a lot of Pink Floyd.
We get
Have you
high?
been listening to a lot of Pink's
Just Pink?
Were you going to say pink?
You know, she's a great live
Soundtracks?
performer. She's a noted trapeze artist. Or at least she was at something. I don't know.
Yeah, she flew over the crowded ACL.
I prefer her Moulin Rouge work.
How many times you watched that video? Who
A
was your
lot.
favorite part in the video?
It
Were
was
you a
either-
Maya
It
guy?
was either Maya or Christina.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some sneaky good songs on that Moulin Rouge soundtrack that aren't by Maya, Pink, Christina Aguilera, and Lil Kim.
Lil Kim,
Was it Lil Kim?
I think it was.
Yeah, I watched TRL.
Boy, that was like 2002, whatever. I think that was 01 or 02. That
Dude.
was, you were going to see that at about 4 o'clock every day.
I got in a girl's car one time and she had the Moulin Rouge soundtrack, and I just immediately acted like I really liked the movie. I'd never seen the movie. I still haven't seen the movie. But when I saw she had the soundtrack, I was like, I'll love that. Yeah.
You
hit
just
that-
started talking
Yeah.
like
Put on
Randy.
Rhythm of the Night.
You matched that simp mode button, didn't
Mhm,
you?
mhm.
You
Didn't work.
You were doing anything.
Didn't work.
Randy's like, "Oh, yeah, I think the way they shot that one scene, really, really well done. The cinematography specifically. It's the juxtaposition. That's how he talks.
You-
I'm done stepping to Randy after the killer whale thing today.
He fumbled that.
He put me, I didn't fumble shit.
No, he did.
No, he didn't fumble
you fumbled
shit.
the bag, the
Oh, what
content
happened
bag.
then?
Neither of us fumbled.
Oh.
Neither of us fumbled. I had a gut feeling, and Randy corrected me and put me in my place. And for that reason, I'm going to respect Randy for the rest of the day.
I thought you meant when you threw it to him and he didn't speak.
No, he kind of did fumble that.
There was some technical difficulties happening over here. I figured it out.
I thought you were just looking at the ground to like avoid.
No, the audio
Eye
interface over
contact.
here just wasn't working, so I had to restart it.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I thought you might have had some skeletons in your closet regarding orcas for a second. I was like, what's happened here? Like an orca take a family member long ago?
It was a freak orca fight accident.
That would be tough.
On one hand, it's like sucks because you know this person who I cared for is not here anymore. On the other hand, going out via orca.
See, that's
Worst ways
hold
to
on.
go.
We were talking about this earlier. You brought up like if you get like it would be terrible to die by getting eaten by like something.
Okay, the story would be great. Like, oh, you hear Dylan's dead, like an orca got him. Like, that's a cool story, but that's got to be one of the worst ways to go. No,
I don't know. I don't know if I've completely thought about the worst ways to go, but I almost feel like getting eaten by a whale would be relatively quick compared to some other things.
There's the.
I mean,
you got multiple ways to die in that scenario. You've got the drowning angle. You have getting chomped up by the orcas. You know,
Just thinking about
Mouth.
Don't they say that when you drown, like like it sucks for a while, and then suddenly you hit like a euphoric state?
when you're dead,
It's when the DMT hits.
it's because you just die.
You start seeing fractals.
But I would rather
fist
get eaten
bumping
by a
God.
whale than I would die in a desert. Like of
Oh,
Yeah,
not
slow,
me.
painful
Not
death.
me. I'd rather like die of thirst than get just, dude. That thing's gonna
I don't
tear
know.
you apart limb
Good.
from limb.
do it.
Yeah,
If
it's
I'm gonna
over
die,
quick.
do it quick.
It's over very
I don't
quick.
Rip
know.
me to shreds,
Dude, I
dog.
don't know if that's quick.
It's
Tear
not-
me up.
They're not the chimpanzees of the sea. They're not gonna like rip your penis off and hand it to you.
But it might.
That's
It
what they
might
do.
It
Randy.
might just bite your leg off like right below the knee, and like, oh,
I would
fuck.
I don't know if
100%.
they'll do
I would
that.
100% rather bleed out in the ocean quickly than die over the course of like a week in the desert with no water.
You know, the worst way to go, well, one of the worst ways would probably be like hyenas, because they don't, and I guess lions too, pretty much anything in that part of the world. Seems like they don't go do like bears. They don't kill you immediately. They don't, break your neck or bite you on the neck. They'll just start eating
Damn.
you while you're alive.
Then you start
Yeah.
listening to more Buster Rhymes.
Yeah, that's tough. We also mentioned a blue whale just swallowing you whole, which would be terrible.
I still think it's a fast death in that scenario.
I mean, you're just gonna suffocate.
I was just wondering
Yeah.
if you would drown in there.
No breathing.
I don't know.
It's not like in cartoons when you can like talk to your friends and like, hey, how do we get out of this thing? Wait till its mouth opens and we'll.
You might be able
swim
to
out.
for a second. Like, could you like fucking use his molar as a recliner?
I don't know if there's like big open areas where you can just sit and talk to people.
What if
in
you
there.
have a very gassy whale that you're inside of? So
Yeah,
you
like
find
what
air
if your
bubbles to
whale
breathe?
had like Chipotle for lunch with like extra spicy salsa?
You just
wanna-
get rocketed out of there?
I'm gonna claw my way to its blowhole and try and dig out through there or something. I don't think they have Chipotle under the sea.
This is sounding a lot
honestly.
like that weekend you told me about, like that first year out of college for you.
Yeah, you said you were taking down whales.
Mhm.
Whales.
You're the Prince of Wales. Prince of Tides? What's the difference?
Why would you name a country after a fucking animal? What is Wales doing?
Turkey too.
Dumbasses. Can you imagine if we got over here and like we put our flag down on America and we were just like, all right, we're gonna call it pheasant.
That's kind of sick.
No.
Pheasants are cool.
No.
You know, turkey was originally supposed to be the national bird, or the animal. What? There's a better way to
And then
refer
a
to
bald
it.
eagle swooped down and like ate one, and they were like, "Oh, we should do that one instead."
I did read that about the turkey.
No, isn't that
It's a very
true? I think
smart,
that's right.
It's a smart bird.
I think turkeys are cool. I think the layers of feathers, that thing hanging off their like chin and shit.
Gobbler.
Yeah, I think they're kind of dope.
That's how they sound, Dylan. We used to do a lot more animal noises here. If you're new, something we've kind of dialed back on for obvious reasons.
That was pretty good. Can you?
That's fucking good, dude. Why are you so good at that?
I used to hunt turkey.
And
As a
you
child.
didn't need a call. You just did it all yourself.
I was the call.
Yeah.
Did heed the call?
I used to put my
This podcast is brought to you by Yeti.
I put a little post on Craigslist. Do you need a human turkey call? I will do it for a nominal fee.
I would be about that actually. If it meant I could go out hunting with the boys and I just had to do the turkey calls while they like actually shot and stuff and got like blood all over their hands, like that might suit me.
As long as I get a little taste. I just
I'm the
gotta get my
wartime
beak wet.
photographer.
Let me get my beak wet just a little bit. A little taste of that turkey. Smoke it or fry it. There's many ways to cook it.
Sure. Yeah.
Didn't you throw yours in a crock pot once?
Didn't you microwave yours?
And a microwave. my
Crock pot turkey
yeah.
would suck. Let's just put that out there.
Honestly, it'd probably go pretty crazy if they had a crock pot that could actually take it.
It's a big bird.
Can you do
I think
beer
crock
can
pots are
turkey?
really like, I think it's a lazy way to make stuff, but it also is a very tasty way to make certain things. Keeps all the flavors.
Flaves. All
The
right,
year-
man.
The year was 2008.
Mm-hmm.
The year wasn't 2008. The year was 2013. Okay.
You about to cook up
Okay.
something in the lab?
And I did something. I was tweeting something, and I was like, I tweeted at somebody who was, they were tweeting about their own Sunday Scaries, and I responded to them, and I said, I actually have a website that talks about Sunday Scaries, and they said, you don't have a website. You're doing it on some bootleg blogging platform. You know what I did? I was like, I got to go find a place to make a website. I had two requirements for myself. I wanted it to look good, and I wanted it to be easy, and that's why I went to Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. You can stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, sell anything, your products, the content you create, even your time. And they made it so simple for me to set up an entire website. I could blog from it. I started collecting emails so I could shoot out some messages when I did the T-shirts. I did it all, and guess what? 10 years later, I'm still using it. It's still the platform that I use today. I'm still doing everything through it. It's still great. I absolutely love it. You need to go check out Squarespace, whether you're trying to promote a podcast, whether you're just making T-shirts and selling them online, or whether you're just trying to, show your restaurant off that you just started. Go make it happen. Head over to squarespace.com/steam for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that's offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Man, what an idiot.
Oh, you talking about Jeff?
What are you doing, dog?
We're trying to spin this in the best light for Jeff. Of course, we're talking about Jeff Bezos.
He got engaged. That's
Just don't do that.
That's the headline here.
Dude,
Okay.
I hope he got engaged, and I hope that he just doesn't, and they never actually get married. He just got out of his other marriage.
How airtight is that prenup?
Dude.
He probably has access to very, very good lawyers.
When was that divorce? It was
I don't know.
less than 2
Check
years
your
ago?
DMs, dog. Weren't you firing off
Oh,
DMs to what's her
shit.
face? She's already gotten divorced again too.
Yeah, I
She
did
got
see
married
that.
and divorced again already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know
Yeah.
what though? For that 1.5 years or whatever it was, that guy lived. That guy had a Michael Block moment.
Then he fumbled
So
the
he
bag.
got completely overrated by the media.
Yeah.
He fumbled the bag. Big time.
Does Michael Block make the cut this weekend
Did
at
he
the
fumble
Charles
it?
Schwab?
No.
I kind of hope he doesn't. Is that bad to say? It kind of
Wow.
is. Oversaturation. I'm just tired of his face being all over everything.
It's not,
right
but
now.
that's not okay. I completely understand, and I do somewhat agree. I can't blame him. It's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
Like this is big golf media being like, oh, this is gonna get clicks, and you know what? They're right.
I blame who carried the tournament the other day.
ESPN.
Whoever, whatever media outlet is
Wait.
doing it, like the way that they latched
no,
on.
CBS. I'm sorry.
Do you think that CBS would have latched on as hard if we didn't have a live guy that was like just looking like an absolute dog during this?
You know,
Do-
I like that narrative, and I do think it's worth talking about. I feel like they were going to lean into this no matter
Okay.
what. The only thing that, if you maybe got Rory, or if for some reason the cat wasn't hurt and played and won, like then you would have seen way less Block. But the ace, I mean, the ace is what did it. Without
ace-
the ace
No,
and the putt on 18 and the ace, those two things combined with just the overall story.
dude, they had already laid it on pretty thick by the time he hit the ace.
They had, but I do respect them for
The ace was a game changer.
for
though.
setting the stage where it's like, hey, if he finishes top 15, he gets invited to Valhalla next year to play the PGA. So there is something he's playing for, and that's cool because those last 3 holes, those last 2 really, with Hove and Brooks, the tournament was over. So
Was it an all-time up and down, like Jim Nantz said, David?
all time, I don't know. it was the best up and down for someone to finish 15th in a major. Is that fair?
Yeah, maybe it's up there for sure.
What an all-time up and down.
What an all-time derail this was after introducing the Bezos segment.
Who wins in a fight? Michael Block or Jeff Bezos?
It's Block.
Dude, Bezos
Oh,
is
Bezos-
stacked.
Dude,
yo.
Bezos has gone. He has completely biohacked himself into a robot at this point.
His glow up has been phenomenal.
Yeah, dude, I'm proud of him. Like he did exactly what he's following the billionaire plan to a T, except for maybe proposing to someone this quickly.
Hey
Like-
man, love is love. All right.
Yeah, but like you're a billionaire. Like you just take some time to ball.
So this chick she used to be married to Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, I think from everything I've ever read about her, it sounds like she's a pretty engaging person. And I'm not doing a pun here because she just got
Right.
proposed to. It sounds like she's actually pretty cool.
You think we can afford that rock that he put on her finger? I'm thinking no.
Think that's a blood diamond?
Probs.
No, he probably created that diamond in a lab.
Let's do blood diamond for our next stream room.
Are you bringing?
I haven't watched it.
Are you
Dude, it's
bringing
great.
your ex-spouse on a vacation with your?
So it's actually
I don't know, the kids there?
it's
Like,
an alpha
can they
move.
go? Can they take care of the kid while I'm like,
I would assume
sipping
they had.
champagne?
I would assume they have kids together. This would be really weird.
I get
right?
the move. I don't know.
If the kids
Never
are
did,
kids
though.
are there, I'm like, well,
Well, here's the deal. Because he obviously does not, he can't touch Tony Gonzalez in looks category. Tony Gonzalez is a very, very good looking feller.
Like I know
Pretty boy
he's-
Tone?
Pretty boy Tone.
I know he's top 2 or 3 richest guys in the world.
Tony Gonzalez?
No. Bezos.
I knew he was one of the best tight ends.
But like having just a big hunk of a man who's what 6'5", 6'6", on vacation with you, shirtless, walking around, like that's intimidating.
It's
I don't know if I want that.
Nah.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
He-
This
he
is
doesn't
why
care.
this is why it's a good play. He's alphaing him at like every stop. He's picking up the tab, going out on his yacht.
Dude.
They're doing everything.
Dude,
Jeff is
Tony, I
just
got this.
throwing the
It's not
pesos.
registering. If you're Jeff Bezos, you're not worried about Tony Gonzalez.
All right. I'm just saying, man, that's a hunky man who is also married. Again, by the way, he has a new wife now.
Like, it's not like I don't see Bezos like sitting on a couch on NFL Sundays watching Tony Gonzalez just like, get tutties left and right.
His wife is bad, by the way.
Tony Gonzalez, his game stack up in the modern era.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
he's
know.
low key. He
I don't
might
know.
be. He might be tight end goat. Might be. His wife's name is
I'd rather
October.
have Tim Riggins on my team.
October
It's not-
Gonzalez.
Tim Riggins was more clutch than Tony Gonzalez.
He was just a fullback.
His wife is mega attractive. I'm just saying.
Dude,
What's her
chill out,
name?
dog.
Let's put her up on the screen. No, don't do that.
October Gonzalez is her
Yeah.
name. Shouts to October, best month.
The original Octo Mom.
Okay. Sure.
Should we do a draft where we do months? Let's do a month. Randy can join and we each get 3.
We once ranked milk on PGP.
I don't know if I agreed with those rankings, by the way.
The milk rankings?
Yeah, but I've got some
I gotta go back
I've got some very out there feelings on milk. So, not everyone's ready for my rankings all the time.
I found that this is we're really getting derailed here, but I found that I do feel better eating less dairy. Excuse me. I'm so fucking over oat milk and almond milk. It's not good.
I gave you the gift of black nitro cold brew this morning, David.
Oh, yeah. I meant to thank you for that
Huh.
publicly.
Is
You
mine,
want-
is mine in the fridge that I haven't seen yet?
No, I drank yours too. I've got 400 milligrams just coursing through my veins. That's why I'm operating at a high level.
Huh. What's up? What happened there?
I didn't buy it for you.
Well, that seems clear at this point, but
To be honest, I didn't even buy it for Dave.
Yeah, why did you give me that?
Because you know
me
that
that.
I can't handle 400 milligrams of caffeine in the morning.
Were you planning on drinking 2 until you looked at the
I
content?
bought 2 just in case. And then once I got so here's what happened. Here's what happened. You guys remember I was at Reggaeton 7-Eleven this morning and just living my life.
Dude, I might
enjoying
start
myself.
going there. I love that
And
vibe.
so when I was in there, I was pumping gas, and like there's been a siphon character running around our neighborhood lately, and so I knew I couldn't spend too much time inside the 7-Eleven getting coffees. I didn't have time to look at the milligrams of caffeine on there.
you
so I
worried about
bought
getting
2.
siphoned?
Yeah. There's apparently been a lot of gas flying out of people's cars lately in the neighborhood.
You're lying. Are you being? I can't tell if you're being serious.
I don't know.
Dylan, I'm going to steal your catalytic converter one day.
Please don't do that, David.
I'm going to take your shit.
Dude, it
I'm gonna
converts
steal
catalysts.
all the copper wiring out of your fucking crib.
No, you won't.
All right, you'll see.
Do I have
I don't know how
copper
to do
wiring?
it, but I'll
Surely
figure
I
it out.
do. Well, you know what? You know that F-350 dually you got out there in your driveway? I'm going to steal the tailgate thing. I'm going to remove it completely from the truck. And
Yeah.
just gonna have
The
a
hitch?
cab. Yeah, the hitch.
Wait, from the. What are you gonna?
I don't know. I'm going to move on. I already sound like a cuck, so.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sound like a city boy.
Dude, something
Yeah.
I really think is sick, and city boys hate this, is whenever dudes have like the snorkel on their like Jeep. It's like, dude, I get it, man. I hate when I find myself underwater and my car can't breathe.
I
City
know.
City
It's-
boys
it's the
hate this
worst.
one simple trick.
It's the worst.
Dude, city boys hate this.
God, so often I find myself driving and suddenly I'm just underwater.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If only my
Oh, you think
my
flash
exhaust
floods are a
pipe-
joke?
If only my air intake was above eye level.
It's cool that you
What
find
scenario?
flash flooding
What
funny, man.
scenario does any guy need a like extended cab truck that has like the double tires on it? I was driving behind one the other day and I couldn't get around it because he was blocking every part of both
A
lanes.
dually?
Yeah,
It
like,
serves a very useful purpose.
Okay, what
farmers
what guy
and
needs it?
ranchers.
What guy needs it within
It's-
Austin right now?
It's for hauling.
Okay.
Because you the weight. What do you call it? You space out the weight. So it's like
Distribution.
weight distribution. Thank you.
I'm back.
It
No
allows
longer
you
a
to pull,
cuck.
allows you to tow much more weight behind you.
What percent of
Towing
guys that have
capacity.
dualies need dualies?
12% probably.
I think it's less than that.
You can pull a boat just fine with a regular truck.
Yes, you can.
You can mini trailers, but sometimes if you're pulling like equipment, you're gonna need a dually for sure.
If you're at Texas Tech, you can probably do some pulling too. If you got a dually. Chicks in Lubbock dig the dually.
They probably do, yeah. I hear you, Will. I do hear you.
I also think
most people don't.
I also think that less than 12% of people that own trucks actually need the truck in the first place. So I think that
trucks are useful like twice a year when you got to just move shit.
yeah, like shout out to the whatever friend is out there who gets hit up about needing their truck all the time. Like you are a hero in your own way. But to everyone out there who doesn't need a truck that's just driving like an asshole, you're kind of annoying everybody.
Dylan, you had a truck here Monday.
I had to borrow my dad's truck, yeah, because I needed to use his lawnmower. So that was the one time.
Oh wow, Dylan doesn't own a lawnmower?
We've been over this.
Whoa, dude, hold on.
Hold on, dude. You don't own a lawnmower? Oh god, dude.
Dude,
NF
oh my gosh.
confession.
Wait, why didn't we have you start it while it was here?
It wasn't here.
Yes,
oh,
it
like
was.
in the
It was in the back of the
driveway?
truck.
Because, dude, everyone knows I'd be able to do it immediately.
That would have been good content.
It's not like I don't know how to do anything.
I know, but you.
There's some things you know how to do.
Yeah. I can get my way around a toolbox, no questions asked.
I bet if Will like wanted to put his mind to it, he could be an expert level gardener.
Probably could. I have one of the best resources that I could possibly have, my father. Dude's got the greenest of thumbs.
Shout out.
Major shouts.
Shout out Ross.
Dave, do you have some personal news for us?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. This kind of ties into really nothing we've done today.
I don't think the things that we've done today have tied into the
Yeah,
things
you're
that we've
right.
done today.
All right. Thinking about making an addition to my household, specifically to my backyard. It's something I've never done. It's something that many people do. And that thing is adding a bird feeder. I think I want to be a bird feeder guy
Why don't you do the outbox?
because I don't have the right tree
Oh, you
to
don't want
affix it.
You don't want the dopest bird out there in your backyard?
No, that actually does sound very tight.
What,
and they're
turkey?
Very, yeah. I want just in the middle of the night, just hear like a. Don't clip that. No, I've noticed as a child, our backyard, we'd have cardinals, we'd have blue jays, all kinds of birds. We've got hummingbirds now. I've seen there's some cardinals that are hanging out on our fence often. It's mega cute because Randy will go sit outside and he just kind of sits down and watches them. I'm like, oh, that's cute as hell. He's watching the birds. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. So I'm wondering, I kind of want to get one of those pole mounted bird feeders. And I want to hear from Bird Feed Nation. I know y'all are out there. What am I worrying?
BFN?
What are the unintended consequences? Because I know we also have a lot of squirrels, and squirrels are just
Ooh.
notoriously assholes. And I know my neighbor, she does like the big sunflowers, like grows them, the real tall ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch the squirrels just go over there and just rip them to shreds. They're assholes, man.
Yeah, squirrels stink, baby. Not a big squirrel guy over here.
So I'm wondering what this does. I don't want to upset the ecosystem, but I would also like to just hang out on my back patio and peep the birds.
If you want to feed some birds, why don't you just go to your local park with some cans of creamed corn and just dump those out for the
It
birds?
sounds like a specific instance.
I don't think your little backyard bird feeder is going to upset the ecosystem.
I don't know. The ripple effects of Dave's bird feeder could fuck up the entire ecosystem of Texas.
I think you're going to be fine. The golden cheek warbler just disappears in 5 years, and Dave's to blame for
But
it.
let's say, I mean, look, I'm that's why
They
I'm
replace it
asking
with
the
the
question.
clapping cheek warbler.
Look, pardon me for being vulnerable here. I'm asking for the listeners' help because I don't know. I don't know if this, like, hey, one thing with the birds you got to worry about. That means more XYZ will come into your backyard.
Well, weren't you having an issue with some birds flying into the window in the back?
No.
Oh,
Can I-
okay.
In case y'all missed it,
Did that happen?
I thought you did.
backing up about 1 minute, Will just said clapping cheek warbler is
Yeah.
going to replace the golden cheek.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen, but
People have already
what do
written
I
in.
know? What's up with bird watchers?
I get it.
How is that a hobby?
I get it. Here, go
No
to
offense.
go to twitter.com/hello Wilmons.
Isn't it crazy how gravity doesn't affect birds?
Go to twitter.com/hello Wilmons. What?
Okay.
Hunt and peck it.
Don't worry, you're not on the clock.
And go to the likes from the Wilmons account and just do some scrolling.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I think the Wilmons admin is a big avid bird watcher.
Okay. Yeah, it appears. What's going on here?
What?
That's a weird looking pigeon.
See, dude, now you're understanding why people are intrigued by bird watching. Look at that. Wilmons is opening doors to people's lives day after day after day after day.
So they just watch them?
Dude, they just like kind of chill and watch them.
It's not like a fetish thing, right? It's just there's I
A
don't know.
fetish thing. People can't just enjoy the
this guy's
ecosystem, the
problem?
nature.
It's just weird.
Can we just do a bird segment without you getting horned up?
I'm wondering if other people are getting horned up. I'm not the horny
You're
one.
trying to vicariously get horny.
I mean,
and I don't like
the
it.
only reason you think that people get horny from birds is because of Duda. Because Duda talked about the most fuckable birds.
Dude, people get horny
Shout
over
out
the
to
weirdest
Duda.
shit, man.
Happy birthday, belated.
There's some wild ass fetishes out there. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a bird one too.
Yeah,
I'm
we
really
know,
glad I
dude.
don't have any. I mean, I might have
Oh.
one, but it's like it might be like it's probably so vanilla that I don't even realize it's
I
a
got a
fetish.
DM 2 days ago from another foot guy.
I'm literally putting my feet on the TL for free, and no one cares.
He wants me to he wants me to start featuring my feet again in the videos like we used to do at Grand X. I didn't respond to him.
Why don't you just do a foot cam? We can put a camera underneath the thing that's always on your feet, and you can record barefoot, and the dude can look at it, and suddenly we're profiting.
Yeah. These guys are they're pretty self-aware usually when they reach out to me. They always start with like, "Hey, this is going to be a weird message." And then they
They're a respectful
they get
community.
into the foot thing. He just
Do
wants
they
me to
have bird
respond
feeders
to
that
him.
would just work for just turkeys?
And I don't know. It's a grounded bird typically.
Do you think you could take any of these birds and smoke them later?
They can float.
I don't really want to cook the birds.
They
I'm
can-
not really looking to
Okay,
kill them.
okay.
like
Just
that.
I'm just spitballing.
They
here.
can-
No, I ask the questions.
Yeah.
This is an open forum.
Do you have any birds that you're like most wanting to pop over to D-Man's birdhouse?
I just
Yeah, the clapping cheek warbler.
I love blue jays and I love cardinals, but the hummingbird
Two baseball
fascinates
teams.
me because of how quickly they flap their wings.
Why don't there's no baseball teams like named the Hummingbirds?
Because it's not a very
The Houston Hummingbirds? It's better than the Astros.
different kind
not.
of feeder for a hummingbird, you know.
What kind of feet?
Feeder.
Oh,
It's not your typical bird seed. They do
Like
like
your
the-
grandma's bird seed.
Mm-mm.
Will.
they hover next to these like posts and they get like little like sugar water out
You,
or
you
something.
need to get nectar. You
Nectar.
can get that. Yeah, I got
Oh,
one. I
dude,
got
that's
one on,
fucking
I got that, dude.
nectar, bro.
Already
I
got
got
nectar,
one
bro.
on my balcony.
Yeah, I
Okay,
I
cool.
can get some fucking nectar.
That's
Bird
freaking
guy.
sick, bro.
Bird guy over here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just put the bird feeder up there. There you go. You got your answer.
Oh wow, cool. I guess we won't do the segment anymore. Randy just fucking ended it.
Yeah, hey Dave,
Son
take
of
your
a
bird
bitch.
feeder and get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
dog.
Hey man, how about I just shrink myself down and go live in it?
Yeah.
Maybe a bird will just eat me, Randy.
Mhm.
Would that make you happy?
Yeah, hey, why don't
Sicko.
you go turn yourself into bird feed and just get slowly
You should get a,
cremated into nature?
you should get a bat box.
A what?
A bat box.
Ooh,
Is this
no
a
one wants
sponsor read?
bat in their backyard.
People in Austin.
What are you
use
talking
bat
about, dude?
boxes to
People
get, like,
people are obsessed with bats in Austin.
Dude.
control the bugs.
People love them here.
We like to watch them from afar. We don't want to.
I've been watching you from afar.
That's how bats talk, famously.
That's how Dracula talks. Bats don't talk like that.
But he turns into a bat, right?
I don't know.
Or that was the I don't know.
Yes,
I'm mixing.
yes, Dave.
Bram Stoker.
Bram Stoker's
Hold on.
Dracula.
I'm not done here. This fucking bird thing.
Or was he? Who was Frankenstein? Who wrote Frankenstein?
Mary Shelley.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Game Show host.
Yeah.
It
What
was
the
literally
fuck?
a question.
It was. It absolutely was. I think I put Bram Stoker because it was the
I
only
did
name
too.
I could think of.
Got it wrong.
Dude, Bram Stoker.
Dude, they've been
That's a
calling
s-
me fucking Bram Stoker.
That's a sick name.
Bram's
Yeah,
a good
dude.
name. Bram is going to be on
Stoker?
the lacrosse team at some
Yeah.
point.
We're having a dude named Bram on retail therapy soon.
You got Bram?
Bram Stoker, not him.
Oh, dude.
Different one.
Is he that dude from Gibraltar?
He really is.
It's a callback. All right, that's really all I got on the birds. Hey, I would love to hear from you. I really would.
Bird Feeder Nation. Feed
Stand
Dave that
up.
info, dog. Hey, for getting in the zone or just out for the day, Row is a collection of on-trend closet staples made for whatever you're up for. It won't weigh you down with loud neons, oversized logos, impractical fabrics. Row includes classic color palettes, inclusive tailored fits that'll always be on trend, and versatile enough for errands, dinners, or low-key evenings alike. We've all been wearing this stuff. The other day, we wore it during the live stream. Got a lot of compliments on the color palette there. Very tasteful colors, very wearable. Very nonchalant, chill outfit. And I was doing laundry the other day and I was like reaching in, grabbing all my clothes, and I was like, oh, what's that? I was like, oh man, that's my moisture wicking shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the sweat wicking fabric, hidden pockets on the shorts. They even have the tailored fit. It's just the best. But honestly, my favorite part of this entire thing is the color palette. I think they crushed it.
I love the colorways.
Yeah.
They live in the neutrals, man. The neutrals are just on point.
There's
so
more-
comfortable, fits so well, looks so good.
There's a million reasons to go make this happen. I mean, Father's Day's creeping up. It's about to be barbecue season. I'm going to be back in my backyard with my bird feeder, just vibing out in my row
Oh
gear.
my God, just peeping them Cardinals.
Yeah.
In
Go
my
get your
Adam
new
shorts.
uniform, dog. If you're looking for reliable staples at an accessible price point, then go shop Row, sold exclusively at Academy Sports and Outdoors, or you can visit academy.com/row or a location near you to shop today. Dave,
What?
I see something here about our asses.
Don't why don't you go ahead and read this one? Read the title on the as it's placed on the rundown.
Okay. Excuse me. They're coming for our tight little asses,
Fuck.
is what it says. Don't know what this one's about yet. Haven't
Little
clicked. I was
editorial discretion there.
instructed not to click on it, so I
Um,
didn't.
No, this is the one you could have clicked on.
Oh, okay.
Bill Simmons, Will. Dylan,
Yeah.
you guys are familiar.
Yeah,
with
he's
him.
actually in the studio right now.
Okay, I'm
I'm
glad
him.
he's here.
I'm him.
He kind of let the world know what's happening, and we've been on this. We knew this is a possibility, but now people are saying it out loud. They're saying the quiet part out loud. Bill Simmons, founder of The Ringer, hinted at Spotify's future AI plans. What? He said that the streaming service is working on technology for AI-generated ads. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You call yourself a podcaster and you're going to let AI do your ad reads?
You try to tell me AI can do a better job than our man right
No.
here? Who just lives for ads.
I don't fucking think so. Not,
Hey,
not
Bill
on
Simmons,
this
fuck off,
Podcaster's
dude.
Watch. Read. Can you read that paragraph in his quote as Bill?
I don't think Spotify is going to get mad at me for this, but we're developing that stuff. There's going to be a way to use my voice for ads. You have to obviously give the approval for the voice, but it opens up from an advertising standpoint all these different great possibilities.
This guy just doesn't care about labor.
Yeah, I was with my buddy Grinchy the other day in Vegas. We were drinking Patron and playing blackjack, and we were talking about this and how we could make a bunch of money.
Is that one of his guys?
Yeah, I don't know. Grinchy?
Grinchy?
Yeah, Grinchy.
Oh, I thought it was Brom.
Yeah, Brom and Grinchy.
Yeah, me and Brom.
Yeah. Actually, let's call his office right now and talk to him for a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
Brom.
annoying him when he's on the clock.
Brom was hitting on 16
He's such a squid, isn't he?
every time at the table. Bill?
So not the bar.
Yeah, I had to clarify.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's a squid.
Who? Bill?
Yeah.
Damn. He's not him.
He's.
Bill Simmons is my not him of the week.
We knew this was coming, though, didn't we?
I mean, I don't like it when creative people are like
Leaning
getting
into this
excited
stuff.
about using AI to eventually replace themselves. Just makes me sad. Makes me really, really sad.
I mean, the conversation we've had is that AI replacing like our entire podcast. Just an ad read seems like a pretty like low level, insignificant thing compared to like what it could be doing at some point down the line. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, I think
You give AI an inch, it takes a mile.
Yeah. Not to
This is step one.
I don't want to step in a slippery
We're
slope
normalizing
fallacy,
it.
but got to draw the line somewhere, and I'm taking that line and I'm drawing it here. Don't you fucking snort it, you sicko.
Is it going to crush a Segway the way Will does, though? Probs not.
I've never even ridden a Segway, dude. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Remember when that was going to change the world?
A Segway?
Yeah, that
Now
had
it's a small
the
police.
Today Show. They had Matt Lauer and Katie Couric being like, "Today we have a huge announcement, an invention that we're gonna be seeing everywhere." They hyped it up for like days on end, and then they just had someone on a fucking Segway driving around like Rockefeller Center.
Those downtown city tours.
No, they're just lame. The only time I would actually do one of the ones that they have at golf courses. I actually think that'd be a great way to go out on a course and play.
Ladies and gentlemen, the segue.
Uh-huh.
I tried to ride a one wheel the other day. You know what those are?
I see people way too cocky on them on Lamar.
Those things
I don't like them.
are. I mean, I only tried for a few minutes. Very difficult to learn. I'm sure
Forward
once you-
facing or
It's like a skateboard with one big tire wheel in the middle.
so there's a different one I assume that's you can face forward on.
Yeah, that's not the
And
one.
that,
This
I mean,
is-
they both make me nervous.
this
I don't
one you-
like seeing them.
you ride like a skateboard.
I feel like I'd be good at that.
You might, yeah, probably better than me because I'm not a skateboard guy. But it was difficult, and the way you get off is like it's dangerous. I don't know.
That's
what
how
she
it be
said.
sometimes.
Right?
We both.
And then grab a towel. Yeah, the whole thing.
Jesus.
What?
What?
Huh?
That's what y'all were
Anyway,
talking about, right?
This is a segment about AI, and I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. You had to make it horny.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute
Oh hell yeah!
since we did a worst weekend story.
Oh.
You guys familiar with worst weekends? We used to do them on Patreon all the time. Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. 5 Tuesdays this month. So if you're a patron, you know you're eating good all month, baby. I think you should know it. A game show podcast out next week. But today we got to talk worst weekends. I've got 2 stories here. Do you guys want to start with story 1 or story 2? These are news stories.
2.
Okay. Duluth, Minnesota. You guys familiar with Minnesota?
Yeah, it's a state.
Yeah, a landlord
Been there.
started an apartment fire while blaring Billy Joel's song. Do you guys want to guess what song they might have been blasting while they started the fire?
Piano Man.
Not Piano Man.
Start the fire.
There you go. There you go. That's it. How'd you guess that one?
This is a guess, man.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you had Travis Carlson? I don't know if they're related to Tucker or not, but it's possible. The landlord in Duluth who deliberately set his apartment on fire all while blasting Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire." What are you
Huh.
doing, dog?
Is he going full Nero as he watched Rome burn? Is that right, Randy?
He's
Fuck yeah.
ruining his defense for arson here because that's very incriminating. I would
Says
say.
the downstairs tenant says they woke up to their landlord, identified as Carlson, quote, smashing glass, baby, and breaking things for about 20 minutes. Carlson then knocked on the downstairs tenant's door, telling the tenant the house is on fire. This guy sounds like a really shitty neighbor.
But at least he woke up the downstairs tenant.
It's true. An investigation revealed a drilled hole in his truck's gas tank with lids to gas cans laying around the truck.
Is this giving siphon?
Please don't say giving blank like that.
Kind of is. I'm just asking questions.
What's the motive? What's this fucker up to?
I don't know.
Sounds like he's a real
He's-
sick individual.
He's just like literally burning his life down.
But like, you have to think he wasn't thinking of the consequences while listening to the song because Billy's telling him like, we didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world's been turning. And if you know that it's been burning since the world's been turning, you know that it's probably not on you at that point. Probably
Yep.
on the collective good.
I've been burning on something else.
He probably
man.
had that talking heads queued up, ready to go right after it. But didn't
I
get
always
that
say
far.
burning, not concerning.
He did that swipe over on the Spotify to put it in the queue.
Yeah, I was sitting there ready,
Real veterans
and
know.
it melted.
That's a thing.
Wow.
That's a feature.
Wow. You can tell that you're new to the Spotify game, that you're an Apple guy for
You
a long
swipe
time.
over, it goes auto to the queue.
You can toss it in the queue.
You probably can't do that on your iPod Nano or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you're using.
I have an iPhone, Dave. I think you know that about
You don't
me.
have a Nano?
No.
Had Nano technology.
Have you guys ever had a roommate that's just like a little shitty?
Oh yeah.
Like,
have.
what's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
an example of something a roommate could do where you're just like, what the fuck,
Oh,
man? Like, what are you doing?
I love doing this game.
Just-
Maybe make ribs one Saturday, then leave your plate full of the rib bones sitting out, and as out of like principle, no one else cleaned it up because like we're gonna see how long he'll leave it, and he left it there for like 6 days until like the flies came and we had to like throw it out. Anyway,
That's very specific. I was gonna say like not doing dishes, just piling
That-
them
Nah,
up,
Dave's was better. No
piling them
offense.
up in the sink. This is
sorry,
much
sorry.
better.
You can tell I've been thinking about this.
Well,
Actually love the guy. Same guy who eats ramen noodles but doesn't actually boil them.
it's good.
Just puts the seasoning on top and eats like a fucking sandwich.
That's
That is so
insane.
bizarre.
That people don't believe that, but it's happened. I've seen it.
Well, like it's one of the examples that I could give is like if you have like leftovers or something and like your roommate eats it and they don't replace it and you're like, dude, come on, what are you doing? And like obviously when that happens, you shoot your roommate, right?
Oh, that's one way to handle the situation.
I shoot him a nasty look.
There you go, Dave. There you go. Well, there was a man in Louisville, Kentucky. You guys familiar with Louisville, Kentucky?
Mm-hmm. We
Uh,
were just there.
They arrested Clifton Williams on Sunday after he shot his roommate following an argument where his roommate had eaten the last Hot Pocket.
Hello.
And so this brings up the question, was his roommate just mad that it was a pizza Hot Pocket and he was playing his Za card twice in a row?
You got to think there's some implications here on the Zaw card.
Dude, I bet you he put it in the microwave for the specified amount of time, and it was a little bit cold on the outside and just scorching on the inside, and that really set him off.
Well, he shot him in the buttocks.
See, that's like, I don't want to kill you, but like I got to get your attention.
It's just
like,
a warning shot.
Yeah, it's a warning shot. That's fine.
Whenever I shoot someone in an argument like this, I do it below the knee.
That's not shoot to kill.
What was
Yeah.
the weapon?
A gun.
You know what kind?
I don't know.
Was it a Tommy gun?
It's not. I don't think it was a Tommy gun because it says they were
But
non-life-threatening injuries. And I
can you
think if
be
you get
sure?
shot with a Tommy gun, like you kind of get like
Not
blown
if,
up a little bit.
not if you only shoot the booty meat.
Yeah, hard to say. It's really hard to say. Would you rather be shot in the ass for stealing the Hot Pocket, or would you rather be living in a duplex where your landlord burns it down, listening to Billy Joel?
You got to think that insurance check's going to come through.
Yeah, I'd rather my place get
Might be
burned
kind of
down.
nice.
If your place is like burning down in a controlled way and you have a really easy, direct way out, is there any part of you that's like thinking that like, hey, maybe I should throw some of this shit over toward the fire so I can get this shit replaced?
Yeah, or you just commit straight up fraud and you're like, yeah, my 80-inch Samsung, my PS8.
Yeah.
My Rolex.
My,
Roy.
my secret Wu-Tang album.
Yeah.
It's not digital. You
Oh
just have a
shit!
hard
Should I
copy.
get that now? Should I buy that now that I have a turntable?
You should try, yeah. You could probably get it for
I was thinking about getting 2 turntables and a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
back.
Yeah, I even knew that one.
Yeah.
Which is big for me.
That is big for him.
Don't shoot your roommates.
But if you do, just do it in the butt.
Yeah, do
Like
do
at
it,
an angle so it doesn't go like
do it in the
get
ass.
other
meat.
organs.
Yeah, be careful because like a 22 caliber, doesn't that bounce around a lot? It could like bounce all the way up to your fucking head if you're not careful.
I don't know if it's bouncy or bendy.
The bullet is probably not bendy.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you seen that movie? What's that movie, Randy, where they bend the bullets?
Wanted.
Wanted. There we go. Shout out Angelina Jolie.
You can't bend a bullet, Dave. You don't know shit about that.
No, I'll bend you.
I just don't think that
submission.
a human can bend a bullet in that way.
No, I think the physics aren't there.
Yeah, they were going straight up Roberto Carlos on him. That's a throwback to yesterday's episode.
I
I'm a Matrix guy.
Definitely know what you're talking about there.
Really? You're a big Sean Marion guy? I saw him at
Tricks?
La Piscina recently.
Did you really?
Yeah, I texted you, dude.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking sick. He was eating alone, just absolutely loving life.
I love that my basketball heroes are just eating Mexican food alone.
And he wasn't even like on his phone the entire time. Like he was just kind of just vibing out. Yeah.
He seems like a vibey guy.
Yeah, he was vibing, dude. You know what else is vibey? This Weekend in Fun. Presented by Muggsy.
Hello, Muggsy. Our good friends at Muggsy.
Big fan of Muggsy.
I love my Muggsy.
Gotta
so
think
much.
there's going to be some Muggsy worn out this weekend. It's a long weekend, baby. You know what it is. Muggsy makes the most comfortable jeans, chinos, and joggers ever. These things are made from buttery soft, patented stretch materials that look stylish but are insanely comfortable, never too baggy, never too tight. Frankly, they're the best thing to happen to legs since chairs. Big chair guy over here too. So you can't.
You do like to sit.
It's a
I'm
high
a
bar.
big fan of chairs.
Yeah.
They're comfortable and they make you look so damn good. The guys over at Muggsy had one mission in life. It's to give every man the confidence to walk blindly into their closet, reach out, and know whatever they pick will have them looking good and feeling even better, baby.
I love putting their jeans on. Jeans historically have not been very comfortable. Muggsy has fixed that for us, thankfully. They are so comfortable, and they also just fit really well.
Have you heard about their Cool Max?
I have, and I have
Denim
not
that
yet
are like
tried 'em.
air conditioners for your legs. They spent years in the lab developing the most breathable jeans ever, designed with lightweight fibers to ensure a cool breeze with every single step. These jeans come in enough colors to make a pack of crayons jealous. Or crowns, as you dumbass Texans call them.
I say crayon.
I say crayon.
because I can read.
Gibraltar.
These are the
Crayon.
only jeans you'll wear this summer. Go to the backyard barbecue to the bar in one swift motion all summer long. Some people are even pivoting from the boardroom to the discoteca in these things.
Well, I don't mean to steal the spotlight, but it's pocket tee.
Muggsy?
It's Moxie.
Damn.
And it's
Call you
very
Bogues
comfy.
over here, dog.
Not only is it comfy, but my wife likes to sleep in this shirt, and I have to immediately get it from the dryer. Otherwise, she will steal it. It is a great pocket tee.
That's when you have to go fold the laundry. You put it at the bottom of the pile.
Yep.
It's the first thing you fold.
Yep.
Head over to Muggsy.com and get 10% off now using code STEAM. That's 10% off using some of the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, shorts, everything on the planet. Muggsy also has free shipping and free returns, so there's absolutely no risk in giving them a spin. If you're in Chicago or Austin, Texas, welcome. But also make sure to head downtown and check out their storefront as well. Easy vibes every time. Enjoy beer as you shop. I've had several beers in that store. If you're in Boston or DC, just keep an eye out for a Muggsy store coming in June 2023. That's very soon. Dylan, what are you doing this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. I unfortunately don't have much going on at all. I got parks on Friday. I don't have them the rest of the long holiday weekend. So I'll be looking for something to do. I might holler at the high school buddies, see if they want to step out. I might
I'm glad you said buddies after high school.
high school buddies, see if they want to. They're not currently in high school. I just went to high school with them back in the day. That's why I call them that. That'd be weird if I was hanging out with high school kids. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have a lot going on. And I think you guys won't be here, which I'm going to be looking for something to do. So holler at your boy if you see him in the streets.
David?
We're packing up and headed to Duncanville, Texas, home of the 6A state champion Panthers. We will be there. Going to do some pool days, hang out with the parents, let the roadsman hang out with both sets of grandparents as they live about 5 minutes away from each other. And yeah, it's going to be somewhat low key. We've got I don't know, Will. There's rumors of a possible dinner link Friday.
I just don't see that happening.
We do have a res that she made a while back. We'll see if we use it. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. We may just go.
Our
the two
time
of
is
us.
getting more and more
Yeah, you don't want to be rushed.
taken up by the minute.
You don't want to be rushed. But yeah, we'll be up there. Man, I really want to hit the Dallas Zoo or the Fort Worth Zoo. Both good zoos. Fort Worth Zoo is like people love the Fort Worth Zoo. I do too, but don't sleep on the Dallas Zoo. Made a lot of improvements. But yeah, it's going to be low key. So I will yield my time to you.
I'm also heading to Dallas this weekend just for Friday night. Going to the Dead and Company concert at Dos Equis Arena. I might have a couple Dos Equis. I might have Dos Equis.
I bet you'll have more than that.
I won't have more than Trace. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not trying to pee on this.
No, you don't want to pee.
No. So yeah, it's just gonna be a chill sitch out there. I got word yesterday that there's some backers that are gonna be very close to me in our section. Just gonna be absolutely vibing out. There's a certain 7-foot backer who's gonna be there, and I can happily report to everybody that I'm seated in front of the 7-footer, so I don't have to worry about the 7-foot backer
Well, that's good.
blocking my view of John Mayer. Should be a good time. I'm going to obviously go to Check Stop and get some kolaches on the way there and on the way home. I'm freeing myself up to eat meat this weekend. Very excited about that. And then we'll see. We'll see. Saturday, probably just going to vibe out with the little man. I can see some Tex-Mex in my future the second we get home. That's what it do. And then Saturday, I'm going out for dinner with, I don't know if you guys have heard of this guy. He's on a really popular podcast called Retail Therapy, Barrett Dudley. So I'm gonna go have a little bite of food with my man Barrett and his fiance Laura, and that's all I have going on. Everything else this weekend, wide open.
If you're looking for more friendship, I just explained that I'm wide open as well. So I'll have my phone charged
Call
up.
us Creed.
I'll be charged up. I'll be in a good service area. So just
My plan.
Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi.
okay.
Yeah, make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi.
I also have regular cell service, so I can take it around the city and still use it. Believe it or not.
I don't know. It's been a little wonky lately. I saw
Okay.
Delph complaining about it on Twitter. Been having trouble getting service at the races lately.
Been there.
Randy, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, long weekend. So, got so much planned. No, I got nothing planned, but probably
Okay.
be around. Weather looks great. Probably go paddleboarding, going golfing with Dan. Just going to be hanging out with Dan, Gordo, James, and Brett all weekend. That's
Watch
probably
out for
about
the
it.
Orcas. That's all I'm saying.
It's going to be a fun weekend of
Wow.
doing nothing right now.
It has the forecast has changed. It's looking better than it was a couple days ago.
Yeah, if you want to take the kayak, maybe Sunday we might go out and paddleboarding and stuff.
Maybe you go to the cages, take some rips.
I'll be taking rips this weekend.
I don't know where the closest batting cages are. I was looking that
Dylan
up.
knows. Dylan has a natural thing where you can put him pretty much anywhere, and he knows the fastest route to the nearest batting cage.
There's a gym on Burnett Road. Brittany actually goes there. I forgot what it's called, but they have batting cages inside there.
Rainbow Trout, undefeated so far.
His softball team.
But also,
tie.
but you also haven't defeated
Also
anybody.
haven't won a game yet. So.
You're 0-1.
That's weak.
Will they finish? No, I'm not going to do Parks like that.
Oh man, don't come on.
I want Parks to win a game more than anybody.
The season is ended.
No, he really does.
Do I
He's
need
texting
to
me.
go and like maybe do some hovering on the sidelines to make sure that they're getting the right coaching?
Wouldn't hurt.
Ted Lasso vibes.
Uh-huh.
Shave the beard.
What position are they putting Parks in? That's what I'm worried about this stuff.
They
dog.
put them all over the place, man.
He's a
they're eight.
sweeper.
Sweeping. Should we get out of here?
Yep.
Bite.
Bye.